When most people think of Las Vegas, they think of the Strip. You may even plan your entire vacation around activities on the Strip, which is fine, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Despite common misconception, there is much more to this city. There's plenty of fun to be had for locals and tourists alike off the Strip. Go to Fremont East. If you're coming to Vegas, you may be coming here to gamble and party. And we all know the Strip is a party, but the Fremont East area can be just as exciting. And you know this is the spot because this is where the locals go to party. If you're looking for cheaper drinks and gambling or a night out to bar hop, this is the spot to do it. You can start your night at one of Fremont's many restaurants and then just walk down the street. And along the way, hit as many of these fun, unique, and themed bars as you can handle. Some local favorites? Corduroy, the Griffin, and a little further down the street, Atomic Liquors. And make sure to check out Container Park and Fergusons while you're there. Spend time in the Arts District. While the party is on Fremont, if you're looking for more of a laid-back vibe, the Arts District is for you. Teaming with unique art and local businesses, the Arts District in downtown Las Vegas is home to everything locals and tourists alike would love. Day or night, you can grab a beer at one of the many breweries on Brewery Row, or a craft cocktail at one of the cocktail bars. And of course, the options are endless to enjoy delicious food from many different cultures any time of day. And your night doesn't have to stop there. After dinner or drinks, you can go see a show. There's magic, comedy, burlesque, and everything in between. During the day, if you love shopping, you can visit any of the boutiques, antique shops, or thrift stores. Or just walk around and enjoy the murals and sculptures. There's a little something for everyone in this part of town. Check out Area 15. This is one of the most bizarre attractions in Vegas. Area 15 is a must-see. What is this strange place? It's hard to describe. In short, it's a massive, immersive, and interactive art exhibit and event space. There are bars, restaurants, and most importantly, individual exhibits and events to check out. One of the biggest attractions is Omega Mart. Go to a sporting event. Very quickly, Vegas has turned into a sports mecca. Of course, we have the Raiders, and you can totally go to Allegiant Stadium just off the Strip and catch a game. But the city has other local sports teams to support too. While the Vegas Golden Knights play at T-Mobile Arena by the New York Hotel, you can go catch the boys practice for free any practice day at City National Arena in Summerlin. And while you're over there, just across the street, you might as well coordinate to see an Aviators game at the Las Vegas Ballpark. The Aviators are Vegas's AAA baseball team affiliated with the Oakland Athletics. At the ballpark, you can try elevated ballpark food created by local chefs, hit the pool in the outfield, or grab one or multiple $2 beers on Thursday nights. Another option for sports fans is catching a Las Vegas Lights FC match at the historic Cashman Field in downtown Vegas. The Lights are a part of the USL Championship League, which is one step below MLS or Major League Soccer. Did you know there's about 80 miles of trails in the city of Las Vegas alone? Not to mention, past the valley's urban sprawl, there is an abundance of nature attractions to enjoy. There is a trail for everyone in the Las Vegas area, whether you're an avid hiker, a casual walker, or even a biker. You can stroll one of the more urban trails, or visit one of Las Vegas's many parks. Or you can drive just outside city limits and hike a trail at Red Rocks, Mount Charleston, Lake Mead, and more. Explore a museum. Of course, for all of the classic history buffs, Las Vegas has a natural history museum. Located in downtown Las Vegas, this museum features interactive exhibits focusing on wildlife and prehistoric life. But there are also several other unique to Las Vegas, or some might even say unconventional museums to check out. From Al Capone to Frank Costello to every mobster in between, the Mob Museum, right in the heart of DTLV, has everything you need to know and then some about American mob history. And if you know the password, the museum has an underground speakeasy where you can enjoy a Prohibition-era adult beverage. Yeah, that's cool. Also in downtown, you can take a walk through old Vegas history. The Neon Museum showcases the iconic Las Vegas signs that the city is known for. The museum preserves these works of art to display as pieces of history. You can visit during the day or at night to see some of the signs light up. Do you have a curiosity for the unseen? This museum is not for the faint of heart. Voted Best of Las Vegas 4 years in a row, Zach Bagans' The Haunted Museum houses a collection of haunted objects from around the world. You can wind through dark hallways and visit more than 30 different rooms of haunts.
That is, if you can make it through them all.
The Strip is great and all, but all I'm saying is next time you plan a trip to Vegas, try and make some time to check out the other attractions the city has to offer.